This is what you can expect for this full moon in Libra. There's no video for you to refer back to on my YouTube this month, but if you would like to know what I predicted for the month of April overall, head to my YouTube and watch my monthly forecast. That's where you're going to get the most information for what to expect in love, career, finances, and just this month in general. Before we get into this readings, I do recommend you find out which house this full moon is occurring in for you, because that's going to inform exactly how you're going to be affected. One of the apps that I use to figure that information out is going to be Astra. I always ask because I just always like to know what's in store for me, what can I prepare for. I always like a little extra seasoning on my personal reading. So go check that out if that's interesting to you. Aries, I think this is going to be a lovely full moon for you. You're feeling creative, you're feeling expansive. I do feel that the sign of Libra will be complementary to your fire sign, as is the air and fire dynamic. I think you'll be feeling very expressive, feeling excited to go out and explore something new, do something new. And you should be feeling like you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Remember that full moons are about things coming to full circle and coming to completion. So with this full moon in particular, you should be seeing the fruits of your labor. You should be seeing things like being harvested. So that is something that you can expect this full moon. But I think it's going to inspire you to do more. This isn't like a world moment. The world is about major accomplishment. I think something is coming to fruition that inspires you to do more. Taurus, it appears you are securing the bag. The Seven of Swords is often interpreted as the sign of dishonesty, someone being deceitful, someone being lying, but I often interpret it as the card of strategy. I see it as the card that allows you to get ahead. You're cutting corners, you're making moves that other people don't have the luxury of making, and also moving in silence. But because we have that coupled here with the card of abundance, okay, you making moves that are allowing you to advance, accelerate, get ahead, and you not let everybody know what's going on in your business this full moon. It seems like you're realizing, okay, you know what? I need to zip it. I need to move forward, and I need to keep doing what I've been doing. Heads down, racks up. Gemini, I've said this to you before, but I'm saying it again. I think this is another full moon that you take time and energy to like do something that feels good to you. Like you're maybe taking a spa day, spending money on a trip, doing something that gives you pleasure, something you enjoy. The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. Okay, so maybe you're receiving money and maybe you're receiving your refund, maybe, and you're taking that money to do something good for yourself, doing something that brings you pleasure. Maybe you're doing something materialistically, like buying a new car or, you know, buying a new bag, whatever brings you excitement and joy. You're doing something for yourself, okay? Especially because with the Six of Pentacles, it also represents investing in yourself. So maybe you're investing in a course, investing in like body treatments. I don't know. You're doing something this full moon that's like, you know what? It's time. Because again, full moons are completion, and you're just deciding it's time for you to do something for yourself. I love it. Cancer, my love, it appears that something or someone is making you sad, I guess. With the Five of Cups here, the Five of Cups represents grief, sadness, loss, sometimes isolation, sometimes even regret. Okay, but with this boundaries card, you're really discerning right now, okay, you know what, I've been a little bit too permeable. Ooh, Google that word if you don't know what it means. I've been a little too permeable. I've been letting people into my space that I need to create boundaries with. I've been letting people know a little bit too much of my life. I've been letting people know my vulnerabilities a little bit too much because now they're using it against me, right? It seems as though, this is what I'm hearing and feeling, you have established trust with someone and it seems that they're turning that on you. And I think that's, you know, hurting you a little bit, and that's what's realizing you need to draw some boundaries with some people in your life. So definitely be aware of that. Don't get down in the dumps for too long. Just take it as information and keep moving forward, babe. Leo, this full moon is going to be about releasing old negative patterns, people, and circumstances. It's also about resting. It's the time of rest before the new moon, technically, this card in particular, even though we're talking about a full moon. So this, for me, I feel like you might be really restful this full moon. I know that resonates for me because I really plan to do absolutely fucking nothing tomorrow. But for you, you may be spending a lot of time in contemplation, feeling like, okay, what do I want to let go? What do I want to release? And because it's here with the Lovers, you might actually be spending time alone with your partner, or you might actually be spending time getting into alignment with your higher self. You might actually spend time deciding and discerning where your values are at this time, because the Lovers represents values. Like, what is important to me right now? Where do I actually want to be focusing my attention, time, energy, right? It's about duality. And what a perfect sign for you to have this card with the full moon in Libra, which is all about balance, right? Balancing the light and the dark, positive, the negative. So you are really like analyzing your life in this full moon, I feel. I love this for Virgos. I just had a session with one of my Virgo clients today, so this is like perfect for her. But this energy of this full moon is all about you like observing. You're kind of like, okay, I know that I was headed down this path, but is this still where I want to go? I don't know if I like these people anymore. I don't know if I really want to go at this destination. It might cost too much. Actually, these tariffs didn't fuck shit up. And with the Page of Cups here, this is about you really gut checking with your emotions, your feelings. I think because, Virgo, you are such a person who is analytical, you're observing all the time, you're actually gut checking with your analysis. You're observing the information in front of you, but you're also trying to figure out, does this feel right to me, the decisions that I want to make, okay? It's not just about you doing what's practical right now. You're allowing your feelings to come to the surface to analyze those as well. And I don't think you normally give yourself time to do that, but I think this full moon is bringing a lot of emotions to the surface so that you can make a holistic decision. Does that make sense? Love this for you, Libra. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a full moon in your sign. I swear I didn't just pick this card just because. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune, maybe money coming through, maybe a good opportunity coming through, maybe a new person coming through in your life. It's some stroke of luck, and it's also divine timing as well. So this is your moment. I love this for you. Along with the acceptance card, it feels like there's something quite literally that you're having acceptance with in your life, but it seems that because you're having like a come to Jesus moment with yourself and the circumstances, you're allowing the universe to do its thing. When you surrender and when you release to like what is and like, okay, you know what, this is the situation and I see what it is now, you stop trying to control and allow spirit, source, universe to finally do its magic, which is why the Wheel of Fortune is happening for you this full moon. So I don't know what's happening, Libra, but you can expect something positive to come out of this weekend. Scorpio, love this full moon for you as well. We've got 10 of Pentacles, which is abundance, luxury, family, legacy. So either you're working or you're gaining some money, you're doing something for your business or something for your work life, or you're doing something with your family, something that is expanding your family in some way, spending time with your family, building up your family. The 10 of Pentacles, like I said, is all of those things, but it's usually very positive, right? And with this creation card, maybe you're creating new memories with this full moon. Maybe you're saying, you know what, it's time that we stop toxic patterns, because remember, this is a full moon, so we bring things full circle, we end cycles. And maybe you're deciding, you know what, this spring, this is what me and the family are doing. We're going to start a new tradition of doing this, because this creation card is all about you deciding to create, be inspired, and do something new. And it seems that you have the wealth and abundance right now to do something new, to create something with your family or with yourself if you're single, if you're solo, just creating new opportunities for yourself or new experiences for yourself. I love that for you. Sagittarius, I looked at these cards and the first thing I said, oh wow, you're making $10 out of one. Okay, I feel like you're manifesting things with this Magician card. The Magician card is all about manifestation and creating what you desire, right? You're using the wands, the pentacles, the swords, the cups to, call in what you desire. And with this wisdom card, it's also about intellectual wisdom, but also spiritual wisdom from experience, right? And you're using all that you know to manifest an ideal reality and call it into the 3D reality. I know I'm speaking a lot of jargon. If you're following me, then you know by now that I lean towards manifestation and law of attraction. So if those words are new to you, I encourage you to do a deep dive of law of attraction. But you are calling in new energy into your reality, and it's actually coming together for you quite well. So I'm happy for you because you're using your wisdom. You're not just pulling information, you're pulling things out of thin air because you're guessing. You're using your wisdom, you're using your experience to make something real for you. Capricorn, similarly, you are also manifesting because the Queen of Wands is known as the witch of the tarot, as you can see with her wand here, but she's very charismatic. She's very alluring. She's very beautiful. People love her. She represents the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She also just has that presence about her where people just respect her. They don't really know why, but she just has that energy. And with that next to the resistance card, it's telling me, which is what I already know, which is why you should watch your monthly forecast on my YouTube, that you've been going through a hard time. Okay. And this full moon, you're like, no, actually, I will not be conquered. I will not be silenced. I will not just put up and shut up. You are like, actually, I want a new experience. And you're creating that for yourself. The Queen of Wands just meets the right people. She makes the right connections. She finds the right resources to get what she wants. And that is what this resistance card is for you, Capricorn. You're not backing down. You're getting what the fuck you want. It's a little bit of Five of Swords energy up in there, but with like sugar and spice. You know what I mean? Aquarius, I already feel like this month has been a lot for you. I feel like you're really fucking tired. If you haven't already seen my video, my little plea for Aquarius is to rest. You are low this full moon with the Hermit card. Okay, the Hermit card also represents the sign of Virgo, in case that's relevant for you. But we have gratitude. And I think right now you're using this full moon to allow yourself to say, you know what? I know things are not where I want them to be, but I'm grateful for what I have, where I am, what's happening right now. You're choosing to look at the bright side of things right now. You're choosing to focus your attention on what is working versus what isn't. Also, the Hermit is all about seeking inner truth, inner guidance, inner wisdom. So this could be a time where you spend a lot of time alone, either journaling, thinking about how far you've come, thinking about what you want to do next. Similarly to the Lover's card, you're getting into alignment and you're finding out what is my truth today versus what it was. You know what I mean? Like you're recalibrating a little bit. Pisces, I don't know why I just heard, what's that song? I don't fuck with you. And little stupid ass time with you. Like, that is the energy I just heard with the Seven of Wands here, because it is very similar to Cancer, where it's like there's boundaries, right? But it's about maintaining control in the fire. And this is also very prevalent in your reading that I suggest you watch as well on my YouTube. You are maintaining control in a very chaotic situation. Okay, so if you are in a situation that feels stressful, please let this be confirmation coming up on your screen that you will make it through. But with this discernment card, you're going to have to tap into whether or not people, circumstances, and experiences are right for you right now. Because it does seem like you've got a lot of things going on for you, and you have to discern whether people, experiences, and time and resources are worth your effort and energy. It's not that so for example, it might not be that going out to dinner with your friend is not a worthwhile experience. It just might not be a worthwhile experience right now because you got a lot of fires to put out right now. You feel me? You got a lot of shit to handle, and your friend is just going to have to understand. I know she's breaking up with her boyfriend, but she's just going to have to understand. All right? If she's a real friend, she'll still be there because you got shit going on too. And that's the other thing, Pisces. You're always out here with your bleeding heart, holding space for other people, but sometimes you need to remind people that they need to hold space for you too. Okay? I love you. Those are all my readings. This is the only content I'm going to create on this full moon. I might make a few others based off of this video, but I'm not making any long form content on my YouTube. This is the full moon content this month, okay? This is all I have. I don't have it right now to make a live on YouTube. I don't have it, okay? Like I said in my other video, the eclipse season, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, I'm over it. I'm over everything. And I am going to take my own fucking advice and I'm going to sit the fuck down and I'm going to be in the void, okay? I'm going to be in the void and I'm going to be in the dark and I'm going to get my shit together this full moon tomorrow, okay? I ain't got no clients tomorrow yet because she's always attracting the check, okay? But as of now, I'm planning to just chill the fuck out.